Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. Here's Brian. Bria's behind the camera, and we're going to share with you what we're going to do to protect our garden, because come Friday morning, it is going to be between 9 and 11 degrees. And at night for the 3 consecutive days after that, we're going to be in double digits, like in the 20s. And then it'll warm up. And this is how Texas weather is. I live in North Texas, Mesquite, Texas, and it'll be 68 degrees after that freeze in a few days. So we have to put things in place so that we can protect our crops. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses. And the voice I hear falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Okay, Brian and I went over to the investment property today, and we picked up some T-post, and I put one right there in that corner. It's 7 feet, and one right here next to the owl. But I made a mistake. When Brian picked up this one, it's obviously a 6 feet. And the next thing we're going to do is clip on the fabric, shade cloth fabric, which is 90% shade. That'll keep the wind out. And then we will put the frost cloths in plastic on. And since we're not going to have that temperature, that low temperature, until tomorrow, we can do it then. It's currently 51 degrees. Brian, I just need you to put those kerosene heaters back in the middle, block them in case we get a high wind tonight, block them in, and we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow, everybody. Now, you can hear me to phone Bria, and I'm going to show them the crops. You guys remember all of the food that I transplanted from the elevated raised garden beds that wasn't getting enough sun? We put them in these pots right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some more down on the end. And you can see they took the transplanting process very well. They're very healthy, they're sitting upright, and they're growing. Here's sage and onions we're gonna protect. Here's our celery. Over here we have cabbage and kale and collards. Here is the garlic and turnips that I sowed the seeds on the same day. I basically just broadcast the turnip seeds and I put in the garlic. We have some turnips over here, a few weeds right here we're gonna pull out, and we keep these little concrete mixing bowls to put the compost in. See, the pansies are doing good. Bria's favorite plant, the lamb's ear, because it's so soft. Rosemary is doing wonderful. The cherimoya tree. But we're gonna do something extra with our trees, so I'm gonna ask Brian to lift this up and put it over there with the citrus trees. This is a baby sapling. Brian, this one. Pick it up, son. And you're gonna put it over there where the citrus trees are. And we'll move this like so. Bria, can you pick this one up? So you can see the frost cloths all along here. And I'm moving this, guys, over a little bit so it can be really up under the frost cloths. You can see the rosemary doing good. Bria loves the lamb's ear. Swiss chard doing wonderful. Got collards over here and broccoli and dianthus. I call it Sweet William, the nickname. More collards over here and golden beets. And we have strawberries and kale over here. Let's get these bad leaves out of here while I'm here. And then we have beautiful curly kale, turnips, and we have some lettuce and mums that I transplanted in this container, and we have more pansies over here. The first thing we're going to do is to pull the frost cloths that I kept there since the last time we had a mild freeze. So keep it in place, guys, and then it's easy for you to pull it back when you need it. I'm pulling the frost cloth all the way over to cover the containers, and I'm asking Bria to bring me some clips over. And so we're just trying to smooth it out. Then we're going to fold it back over, and that way we'll get a double layer off of this one piece. I purchased the frost cloth from Amazon, and it comes, I think, 10 times 30 feet. And so I'm just positioning the clips over it. And you know, we get a lot of wind here in North Texas, so sometimes I have to readjust the hoops. And so that's what you see I'm doing here. And Brian is removing the clips from the back of the frost cloth, and he's pulling it taut for me so we can smooth the fabric over it. And he's handed me clips. And here you can see we've almost reached the end of the ledge. And when we get finished, I'm going to put some more frost cloth on top of here. And that way we can raise the temperature probably about 10 degrees, which is still going to be below freezing if we get down to 11 as it is expected. You just never know about Texas. The weather changes so often, so I keep checking the National Weather Report every few hours to see, you know, what the temperature is expected to be. So here I'm just showing you another view how I'm, you know, actually using one piece of frost cloth, but I'm making 2 layers out of it. Bria's bringing me another hoop for me to stick somewhere so that I can have something to secure the cloth to with the clips. The clips are regular greenhouse clips. I got them from Amazon as well. I think you get like 70 of them. And I have a lot of other clips that I normally use, but they're all packed up. And so I decided just purchase some new ones and, you know, be done with it. where Brian is standing is my little new garden helper. It's a 120-gallon heater bench. I'm gonna keep all my blankets and things like that in there during the winter. And Bria stopped. She just went in there and pulled out this, and it's got blankets in it. Come here, Brian. And you open this one up. These are some very old frost cloths. And you can see I'm getting this over here covered up pretty good. And we don't have any holes in this newer frost cloth. So we're gonna take the old ones. Just grab a bag and tear it open, Brian, anywhere. And we'll put the old frost cloth on top of it. And you can just pull them out, please. All right, this isn't pretty, but it's done. We have about 5 layers of frost cloth or more, all on this ledge that have the grow boxes in it. And now we're gonna start working on the citrus trees. We're gonna harvest what we can. Brian, you're gonna hold the lemon and you're gonna cut it from the stem. You don't have to cut it that close next time. Just cut it. Give it to Bria. Okay, Bria, you can put it on the patio. He's gonna get another one. You can harvest everything, Brian. Let me see, Brian. Very good. Leave a little piece of the stem on next time, okay? Harvest all of them. That's a nice lemon, guys. Here you go, sweetie. I'm gonna let you harvest the grapefruit, Bria. Some of them didn't get as ripe. That was a big one, though. Didn't get as ripe because you know why? Because it's not by the sun. There's some more over there that are green. Here, Bria. Okay, we're gonna have Bria to cut our one hybrid pomelo. It's a cross between a orange and a grapefruit. Go ahead and cut it, baby. First one of this type. Thank you. We're gonna go over there and put it over there with the rest of it. We want to show you that Brian, Brian, and I put the shade cloth to try to block off as much wind as we could of the off the fence, and then we put a blanket on top of it. You can't really see it, but right there behind Brian, you can see a little bit of it. So we're gonna have them put the bricks all the way around the bottom. Put them around the bottom, Brian. On this side, you see all the bricks? Yes. Pull it down, Brian. You see where there's a big open like a teepee right there?
This is a heavy brick.
Look, Brian, I'm gonna come closer. I'm gonna show you something. You need to take this and pull it and cover up this opening. See where my finger is? Look, Brian. You got air, too much air is getting up there. You need to put a brick there. Very good, but look what you did here. And you gotta clip it some kind of way. Just take it loose.
I know.
He got it. And where the air is getting, the wind getting up over there, that's where, let me go back out. Right there, you see the wind getting up under there? We're gonna drape plastic. Probably have to nail it to the fence tomorrow. But we done for today because Big Mama's out of breath. Move back, sweetie. You can push that over. Put the brick on top of it. And right over here, you see where we have more shade cloth to put on the top. And we're gonna fill up, just a minute, Bria. We're gonna fill up the kerosene heaters and we're gonna put them inside of here and on the outside. And they're showing you all of the fruit that we harvested.
We have some more fruit on the back. This is our first grapefruit that we made.
And we even pulled the green ones off. Okay?
Yeah.
They look bigger when you put them up close. There we go. And that's just a normal setting right here in one. Okay? Brian and Brie are very excited. Can we throw this away?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we'll be back to finish this video up tomorrow morning. It is Thursday morning. The temperature is currently 42 degrees. Brian and I put the last of the frost cloth right here, doubled over the top. He is under there inside of this makeshift tent, and he is securing with a whole package of these clips that top layer so the wind won't whip up through there. Are you almost done, Brian?
Almost.
Pull it tight.
Yeah, pull it tight.
and use the whole package. I have plenty of clips. And we're gonna come back when he's done so you all can see him out from under that tent. All right, so Brian did a good job. He's coming out of the little tent, the little teepee hole opening, and now we're going to take shade cloth. This is a really heavy shade cloth. And we're gonna drape it over the entire structure. Okay guys, that light that you see, those are the C9 incandescent Christmas lights that I showed you in a few videos. They're all in there, wrapped up in the trees, mostly at the base because heat goes up. And so now we're gonna take another shade cloth and put it across the top. Right, Brian? Okay, you want to get it out for me then? Okay, guys, you can see it's real windy out here. This is going to be all of our preparation for this winter storm freeze. I have the lanterns right here. I'm going to put 6 of them before I put the bed inside of the tent where the citrus trees are right there. And just pray that everybody in the path of this storm, the vast vicinity across the United States, I pray that everybody will be safe and your gardens will fare well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Several weeks ago, my daughter challenged me to decorate the upstairs of our home. And she decorated the downstairs, which I'm showing you here. She won the contest, technically, but Brian and Bria, my grand angels, decided that we won. But she just gave me permission to film some of the rooms in her home downstairs. So I'm showing you how she likes to decorate for Christmas. Bria and I are getting this order ready so that we can ship it. And we always take pride in our orders. Right, Bria?
Yes.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for watching.